In Indonesia, a horrifying ancient tradition of black magic for wealth, beauty, and power is still practiced by many, but the two most terrifying conditions of this ritual are: 1. Only women can perform it, and 2. They must sacrifice their own children. Once a woman steps onto this path, her entire life becomes cursed. In return, she receives beauty and fame that lasts over 100 years. Aging never touches her, but every day she goes through pain akin to death. Another horrifying aspect of this ritual is that the curse doesn't end with the woman. It devastates her entire family, even if they had no role in the black magic. Today's story revolves around one such cursed family. So, without giving any spoilers, let's dive straight into the story. The film begins in the year 1987, where a woman named Anggun carries her newborn child into a stone cave with a pond. With tears in her eyes, she chants a few mantras and kills the innocent baby. Dipping her blood-soaked palm into the pond, the water begins to ripple. Suddenly, an unknown force pulls her into the water. Masked women appear and start chanting and dancing around her. Then, their leader arrives, holds a large needle, and thrusts it into the center of Anggun's forehead. Anggun screams loudly, and the story shifts to the year 2024. Now we meet siblings Hanif and Bian, returning from school, and their mother Tara, who runs a small grocery store. Tara struggles financially and is separated from her husband. Her brother Kadar visits and loves the kids dearly. Tara tells Kadar she can no longer support him financially and that he should find work. But Kadar insists he's there because their mother's helper, Bokyati, informed him that their mother Anggun is near death and they should visit her. Tara is reluctant, still holding a grudge against her mother for throwing them out in childhood. But Kadar persuades her, hoping their mother will finally explain her reasons before dying. On the way, Kadar receives threatening messages from creditors demanding repayment. Anggun's house is in a remote area. Upon arrival, Hanif and Bian are amazed by its grandeur and their grandmother's old photo, showing her incredible beauty. Suddenly, a bell rings from Anggun's room. The caretaker Yati runs in and plays calming music for Anggun. When everyone sees Anggun for the first time, they're stunned. Though 70 years old, she looks younger than her daughter Tara. Hanif meets Anggun, but when Bian shakes her hand, Anggun grips her tightly, frightening everyone. Later, in Tara's old room, Hanif finds Anggun's rocking chair. Kadar discovers land papers, cash, and a mask identical to those worn by the ritualistic women. During dinner, Kadar questions Yati about Anggun's illness. She explains that doctors found nothing wrong but suspects a demonic force possesses her. Yati had already called a spiritual healer, Ki Hussein, who confirmed Anggun was cursed. Tara gets upset, believing only a medical doctor should be consulted. The next day, Hanif loses his toy, and Bian finds it under Anggun's bed. As she reaches for it, Anggun's body trembles and falls onto her. Hearing Bian's screams, everyone rushes in. As Kadar lifts Anggun, she vomits on him. Disturbed, Kadar and Tara call Ki Hussein again. Ki Hussein arrives and performs a ritual, extracting 7 charm needles, called susuk, from Anggun's face. These fine gold or silver needles enhance beauty and luck, but prevent natural death. Once removed, Anggun's body turns to bone and she dies instantly. Ki Hussein explains these needles were the reason her body wasn't aging. Before leaving, Ki Hussein hands the needles to Kadar and instructs him to keep them safe until the funeral. Anggun's body must be immersed in a specific pond during a spiritually charged day, Kliwon Thursday, to break the curse. Until then, her spirit would linger around the house. Later, while bathing Anggun's body, Tara and Yati hear a mysterious voice warning them to leave. That night, Tara prays near Anggun's body and sees strange visions. Bian wakes to find the rocking chair moving on its own. Hiding under her blanket, she then sees Anggun beside her. The next day, Hanif goes live on social media, showing the house and pool. Bian calls him, and to tease her, Hanif hides in Kadir's closet, where he encounters a masked entity. Terrified, he escapes, but when Bian checks, no one is there. Hanif finds the mask under a table and keeps it. That night, while worrying about his debt, Kadar hears chanting near Anggun's body. He finds women praying, but as he turns on the light, they vanish. Tara and Kadar argue over selling the house. Kadar wants to repay his debts, but Tara refuses. Hanif, wearing the mask, sees Anggun in the mirror. Bian tells him to return the mask. He does, but remains haunted. That night, he sees Bian rocking in the chair. When she sits beside him, her terrifying face causes him to run to Tara. But when they check, Bayan is peacefully sleeping. Tara decides to sleep with the kids. She finds the mask under Hanif's bed. Hanif reveals Anggun appears and talks to him whenever he wears it. He urges Tara to leave. She promises to buy tickets and leave by Friday. Tara and Yati go to buy tickets. Kadar watches the kids but sneaks off to drink and spend the night with a woman. The children wake up alone and are frightened by the dead body. They see it move and flee outside. That evening, needing to pee, they go inside and are terrified again. Tara arrives just in time. Inside, everything looks normal. On the 5th day, Kadar wakes naked in a cemetery and rushes home, where Tara scolds him. That night, thunder wakes Tara and she finds Bayan missing. Outside, she sees masked entities around Anggun's body chanting. Among them is Bayan wearing a mask. Tara tries to intervene, but the women chant louder, yelling, "Fulfill the promise," and vanish, leaving Bayan unconscious. Tara burns the mask, determined to bury Anggun before Kliwon Thursday to end the horrors. Kadar protests, but Tara buries Anggun following full rituals. But when they return, Anggun's rotting body is back in the house, insects attacking them. They flee outside and spend the night on the sofa. At night, Kadar wakes up next to Anggun's corpse. As he tries to flee, the masked entity throws him into the pool, knocking him unconscious. Ki Hussein and the family revive Kadar. They go to the cave, perform the ritual, and submerge Anggun's body with the needles, hoping the curse is broken. That night, Tara finds the mask in Kadir's bag and wears it in front of a mirror. She sees Anggun, who reveals the truth. In a flashback, we see Anggun starving, unable to feed her baby. Her husband apologizes for failing her. Anggun promises to find a way and sacrifices her baby in the cave, receiving the 7 charm needles. She becomes part of a dance troupe, gains beauty and fame, and buys a large house. But she kicks out Kadar and Tara to protect them. The curse required sacrifices, and if they had stayed, Tara would have been affected and Kadar would have been sacrificed. The only way to break the curse was to return the 7 needles and burn the mask. Anggun teaches Tara a mantra to destroy the curse, but the entity drags Anggun into the darkness. Tara realizes Kadar didn't drop the real needles in the pond. He wanted to sell them. Just then, Hanif and Bayan are lifted and slammed by an unseen force. Tara and Kadar save Bayan, but Hanif is taken. To bring Hanif back, they return to the cave. Tara throws the needles into the water and demands her son back. A mysterious voice says Anggun had promised more sacrifices. Since she broke the promise, the entity came to collect. Kadar offers himself in exchange. Hanif returns, but the masked women and their leader appear. Tara, instead of burning the mask, breaks it. As she shatters it, the entity's mask also cracks. The entity screams and vanishes. Tara and Kadar sigh in relief, but suddenly the entity returns and drags Kadar into the water. Tara dives after him, but he is lost forever. In the end, Tara and her frightened children leave the haunted house. Back in Anggun's room, the masked entity is seen chanting again, and the film ends with the message, "The curse is not over. It still waits in that house for its next victim."